Queen Elizabeth II's meeting with this one person broke rules established for decades, serving as a foreshadowing moment for the monarchy. On September 8th, Queen Elizabeth II died at the age of 96. Her eldest son, Charles, instantly became king. He announced he'll use the name King Charles III. Queen Elizabeth left behind an enormous legacy that will leave a heavy mark on British history. With 70 years on the throne, hers was the longest reign of any British monarch. Born on April 21, 1926 in London, Queen Elizabeth ascended to the throne on February 6, 1952, after the death of her father, King George VI. She was just 25 years old at the time. Her official coronation was on June 2, 1953. As queen, Elizabeth was constantly in the public eye. Some appearances were annual affairs, including Remembrance Day to honor those who have died in war, and the Queen's speech delivered at the opening of Parliament. Another spectacular annual event is Trooping of the Colour, a military parade to mark the monarch's birthday. Queen Elizabeth attended every year except 1955, when there was a general strike, according to the royal family's Instagram. Elizabeth usually took part in the parade herself on horseback. That too was scaled back in recent years. In her later years, she rode in a carriage. One of the Queen's responsibilities was a working relationship with the United Kingdom's various prime ministers. Her final public appearance, in fact, involved greeting the country's newest PM, Liz Truss, at Balmoral Castle in Scotland. According to Newsweek, that September 6, 2022 meeting didn't occur as such meetings usually do. Balmoral has long been known as the Queen's summer holiday home. Constitutional appearances, such as meeting with a new prime minister, typically have taken place at Buckingham Palace in London, but the Queen's health made meeting there untenable. Upon news of the Queen's death, Truss spoke in front of her office at number 10 Downing Street.
Queen Elizabeth II was the rock on which modern Britain was built.
The final year of Queen Elizabeth's life was marked by health issues and missed public appearances, all of which drew fervent media attention. As Today reports, the Queen was hospitalized in October 2021, leading to a cancelled Northern Ireland trip. The same month, doctors advised against her going to a climate summit in Scotland. She then had to miss Remembrance Sunday due to a back sprain. In February 2022, she caught COVID-19. All of this came on top of the death of her husband of 73 years, Prince Philip, in April 2021. The Queen also didn't deliver the 2022 speech to open Parliament. Then Prince Charles spoke instead. The BBC and other sources reported Elizabeth missed the event due to mobility issues. Throughout her reign, Queen Elizabeth eagerly worked with elected officials. The Associated Press reports she worked with 15 different PMs during her 70-year reign.
Every prime minister, I would guess, from talking with other prime ministers and from my own experience, has the greatest friendliness from the Queen.
The first was Winston Churchill. The AP reports that Churchill initially complained that the new queen was only a child when she took the throne, but in only a matter of days he warmed to her as a monarch, saying, "All the film people in the world, if they had scoured the globe, could not have found anyone so suited to the part." Harold Macmillan, who served as PM from 1957 to 1963, shared that the Queen had the heart and stomach of a man. Margaret Thatcher served the longest of any prime minister, from 1979 to 1990. The relationship between the two women was widely reported to be frosty, the AP notes. Tony Blair, who was prime minister from 1997 to 2007, had the unique distinction of being the first PM born after Elizabeth became queen. David Cameron, who served from 2010 to 2016, was the youngest of Elizabeth's prime ministers. He was a schoolmate of Elizabeth's son, Prince Edward, at Heatherdown.